Hi, my name is Molly Chadwick. I'm a first year student at Leeds Beckett University studying Marketing and Advertising Management. My ID number is 33476694. I chose to study this course because I'm passionate about being involved in a company, organisation or business that allows me to communicate with other people at most of the time. Marketing and advertising is a huge, important and exciting industry to be a part of in this time. University is hopefully going to give me all the skills and the knowledge and the experience that I need to become a successful marketer, or even to lead me to a different career path but applying all the same skills and knowledge that I have required through university. Throughout this vlog I'm going to talk about the transition from sixth form to university, and also I'm going to talk about my interpersonal and my personal skills, as well as my own self-development and my knowledge that I've acquired. I've learnt that what I thought were my weaker skills might actually be my skills that aren't so weak in comparison to other people that I've met, such as social skills, organisation, things like that. But there have been times where I've had a few hiccups and I've realised that I do have things I need to work on if I want to be successful at university. I'm aware that marketing and advertising is a really, really competitive industry and world to be part of. So if I want to be successful within this industry, I must apply myself, I must put myself out there, which is another thing that I do struggle with. But university is hopefully going to teach me that what I need to be able to do this better. My first 6 weeks at university have shown me what I should and shouldn't do. And I will first talk about the self-assessment of my own skills. I'm able to acknowledge that the skills I must attempt to improve are my time management, my planning, stepping outside my own comfort zone, and the level and the amount of further reading that I do. Also, I need to take advice less negatively and take it more constructively. The first semester at university has helped me to realise what these skills mean and their importance. To improve my time management, planning is a big role within this, and having some kind of timetable will help me to fit in my uni work, my part-time job, exercise and having a social life. Also, stepping outside of my comfort zone does make me feel anxious and a little bit nervous before I actually do so. Once I've done it, I'm happy I've done it, but actually getting there is something that I struggle with. But I am learning that to be noticed, this is what I have to do. I have to put myself out there, I have to stand out from the crowd. I am very self-critical, which I suppose is not always a bad thing because it makes me cling on to the negative things and it makes me want to improve and perfect these things. But sometimes holding back from stepping outside of the box makes me miss out on opportunities that if I had put myself out there more, I would have had a few more doors open for me. And if more doors open, obviously you have more to choose from, you have more success that can maybe come your way. So I do need to start doing this. So I do wish to step outside my comfort zone a lot more often. Reading is something that I do struggle with because I do get distracted and I find it hard to read big chunks of text and to take anything from them. But I understand that reading is essential at university. You can't go through university, go to the lectures, go to seminars and not go and do further reading because it's just not going to be worth it, because I go to tests every week and if I haven't read up on the subject matter, I don't even understand the question. I don't even know how to structure the question because you have to know what you're talking about. You can't. There's no guesswork in this kind of course. Also, I want to broaden my resources of reading because I think if I read things like journals and newspapers, it's going to allow my brain to see things from different perspectives, and if I can see things from different perspectives, I can be more professional in my approach to things. I can understand things, I can put an input in, but also I can evaluate my own opinion and other opinions, which is really important. You've got to be able to evaluate yourself and others, and this will help me to, in the long run, to be able to talk to people within a professional and business manner, to not just think I'm right, you're wrong, like I will understand people more and be more considerate of what other people think. And also, if I want to go and work for an organisation, I have to understand that everyone's going to think differently, and I have to accept this. This will also make me feel more confident in debates, in seminars, and at the minute I still struggle a little bit with that because I feel like my knowledge isn't as strong as others in my groups, but these are all things that I am going to work on. Skills that I feel I'm more confident and stronger within are organisation skills. I think I'm organised, my notes are organised, my books are, everything's labelled, because at GCSE level I learned that if you're not organised, you'll get to a revision period and you will waste so much time trying to piece things together and remember what's what. It's just such a waste of time, so keeping things organised throughout the year is key to me. Also, I think my social skills are developing slowly, but they are developing, because I wouldn't say I'm shy, I wouldn't say I'm confident, but I do struggle to talk to people I don't know sometimes, but university as a whole is teaching me that we're all in the same boat. We all need to talk to each other, because if we don't, then no one's going to talk, no one's going to make friends. But then this is helping me within my course, because like I said before, communication within what I'm doing is key. So building up communication and social skills is helping me with life in general, but also at university. And also when it comes to getting a job, when I leave university or getting a placement, this will also help me. Also, I've learnt that working in groups is very helpful to me, whereas before I didn't think it was, but I do think it is now. Sharing ideas and having debates, having times where you agree or disagree, it does help you learn, and it helps you remember things because you're talking it through, you're not just sitting there reading a book, writing notes. But then also when I revise, I've learnt that I haven't changed for university. I've always learnt where I sit and go through my notes. I learn visually, so I make mind maps. I make spider diagrams like this, and I have music on in the background, which is why I've got music on now. But I don't have any lyrics in the music because it does put me off a little bit. But yeah, so I revise best on my own, but actually learning, I probably do work better in a group. Visually learning, that's what helps me best. So after I collect all my lecture notes and stuff, I come back and I put it into something that I can understand more. The transition is obviously a big thing for going to sixth form from university, and the style of teaching is probably the biggest thing. So you're given all the basics, but then you're pretty much your own teacher. You go and teach yourself. You do the work. What you put in is what you get out of it. It's down to you. Which I've learned because I haven't done very well in some of the tests, because I haven't done the reading, and this has been a wake-up call to me. So I do need to go and do it. The amount I choose to do is the amount I'm going to get out of being at university. But I do struggle to motivate myself because sometimes I do get distracted, I prioritise things wrong, but going through university I will start to learn what is important and what isn't important, and I'm already doing so. Also, keeping up with current affairs in the business world will be helpful to me, because we do little quizzes sometimes, and sometimes I haven't heard even about what the questions are about, and I should do. So reading the news, watching the news more is something that I need to be doing, because also it's interesting as well, not just for, I should know it anyway, not just because of university. Also, I want to improve my attendance a lot, because I have missed some lectures and it has held me back with the seminars that I've been attending. It has been hard because there's been a lot going on, obviously, with moving to a different city and making friends, getting a job. Everything's a lot to handle, but I have settled in quite well. The tests that we're doing every week have proven to me that we need to do all this reading that we are being told to do, because if we don't, it's pointless. So I am expanding my reading, which is the biggest thing that I think I need to improve on. My performance, I think, is slowly improving because week by week I'm seeing a little bit of an improvement. But for for next semester, I plan to, like I just said, to attend everything I can. I plan to broaden my reading resources. I plan to read more. I plan to make an effort to put my hand up, to speak my voice, to do everything I can to make myself noticed. I want to have more of a passionate interest in what we're learning about, so that's why I'm going to watch the news and have an opinion on all these things, because it is very important and I want to make myself as employable as I can. But overall, I continue to do what I'm doing, as well as really try and improve on the things that I have mentioned that I have struggled with. But yeah, so overall I think I'm doing okay, but university is teaching me that I need to up my game a little bit if I do want to do well, because it's very competitive.